Alright, what's going on, guys and gals? And what we got for you today is this snowmobile trailer, and it's more so the stories and memories behind it rather than just being a review of the trailer, although it does come in handy. So, basically, it started off as my uncle's trailer, and he had it custom made, and on the title and the registration, it's a 1972 model, so it's been in the family for a very long time. So, kind of the story behind that, he got cancer 5 years ago and passed away, rest in peace. We actually did a brew review kind of dedicated to him, the old Milwaukee review. So yeah, this was his trailer. He used to tow it with his old 84 Ford Ranger, his old first gen. And of course, it stayed over at my Grandma and Pap's house, so basically anybody in the family was allowed to borrow it. So, I'm going to try and do it once around here. So basically, it stayed at my Grandma and Pap's house, and anybody in the family could borrow it, whether it be my dad, any of my other uncles, my cousins, whoever. So, my uncle passes away, and it ends up going to my pap. Well, recently my pap's health took a downturn, and everything in the house got auctioned off, and they ended up going to a home, which, that's a whole nother story in itself. But anyhow, my dad ended up getting the trailer, so a lot of work is going into it over the years. So the floor here, you can see we got aluminum. Well, back in the day, it used to be made of wood, and then the 2x4s up front were actually added, and then my dad did that also. And then my brother very recently added side rails to it, like sideboards. Of course, I don't have the sideboards with me, but he welded one of these posts in here, so you can remove them. He got them on the back too, and around the other side. And then, of course, painted it and everything. And then the hitch was upgraded. It was a much thinner hitch tongue, like probably half the thickness of what this is here. So that's another upgrade it got over the years, including a new hitch, 2-inch ball. I think it was on the smaller ball before that. But kind of a little funny story behind how that broke. Well, when GMC and I were little kids, and you may remember Matt from a couple of older reviews too, his brother, he was involved in it, and also my brother. Well, all four of us were basically, we were to get together at my grandparents', and this trailer was sitting here. And basically what we did is we teetered on it. Like, we were on this end, and then we'd run across to the other end, boom, run back, boom, run back, boom, run back, boom. Well, after all that was done and said, this hitch right here was literally flat on the ground. And, yeah, my uncle was not too happy about that. So then my dad fixed the old hitch, because he had access to a welder, and later on upgraded to this one. So, yeah, that's kind of my funny memory about it. So, just a couple nights ago, well, I borrowed this trailer so I could haul the mattress home. We're getting a new queen bed. Well, I hauled the mattress home, and I was going to take it back to my parents earlier this week, so I thought, you know what, I got a ton of scrap to haul back. It'll just be easier to load it on this trailer rather than squeeze it all in the back of the truck. So I did that, strapped everything down. I was ready to hitch it up this morning and go. Well, lo and behold, the fucking tire was flat. So, went to Walmart, grabbed 2 new tires and rims for like 40 bucks a piece, which really isn't a bad price. Just a quick, cheap fix and go. And on top of all that, we now have a spare because the other tire was still good. So I just went ahead and replaced both sides. So, I guess you could say that's my contribution to the family heirloom here. But, yeah, just a little review of this trailer here. Oh, no. Also, I remember this thing even had those dog dish moon-looking hubcaps on it back then, too, which we ditched those a long time ago. And right there's a little pin you pull to make it dump. Yeah, it's like when we were in Scouts, we had a toilet racer, and the thing was too big to fit in the back of my dad's truck, so we ended up using this very trailer for that. So, yeah, I remember, like, both my uncle's Rangers towing this thing, my Pap's Ranger, my Pap's F100, or F-150, Dad's F-150. I think my uncle's Exploder towed it. I think like just about every truck in my family has towed this thing around in like the past 45 years. So anyhow, just figured I'd put up a different video and show it. So yeah, we'll see you later.